Sony is getting rid of physical games. Let's talk about it. In case you haven't heard, PlayStation announced that they are ending their physical disc production in 2028. And not only are they getting rid of physical games, they're trying to gaslight you, the consumer, into thinking you asked for this. Ah, yes, in response to shifting trends in consumer preference. Listen, I don't know which consumers they're talking about, cause damn near everyone reacted to this post the way an Italian would react to you adding ketchup to pizza. I've seen countless posts on Twitter of people cancelling their PlayStation Plus in protest to this decision. Yet another company being a true advocate of scumbaggery. Sony isn't deleting disk drives, which they sold to you separately, by the way, because you and I prefer it. They're doing it because manufacturing pieces of plastic, printing box art, and shipping crates of Spider-Man 2 to a Walmart costs money. By going digital only, they eliminate production and distribution costs completely. But do those savings get passed down to you, the loyal consumer?
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
You'll still be paying $70 for their games. Might even be $80 going forward since GTA 6 announced they'll be charging that much for the base game. Watch every other company eagerly stick that $80 price tag on their incomplete, subpar games that have more bugs than a Bethesda game speedrun, and then have the audacity to tell you to pre-order their Ultimate Edition. Speaking of pre-ordering, if every game is going digital, then what would be the point of pre-ordering? Wasn't the whole shtick that there are a finite amount of physical copies that'll be made? So, you'd pre-order before they ran out, right? But you can't run out of digital copies now, can you? And let's talk about the collateral damage here. Remember borrowing a game from your friend, keeping it for 6 months and returning it with a scratched case? Gone. Buying a second-hand game at half price to save a couple bucks? Gone. You can't resell a download. You can't hand a digital license to your buddy across the street. Sony is going to effectively kill the second-hand market because they couldn't find a way to tax your friendships. This is what I think the ultimate endgame is going to be. Sony wants a total monopoly. If you own a digital-only console, you are trapped in their ecosystem. You can't shop around. You can't go to Best Buy because they have a Black Friday sale, or check Amazon for a discount. If Sony decides that a game made in 2020 is still worth $70 on the PlayStation Store, then guess what? It's still going to be $70. There's going to be zero competition, and when there's no competition, the consumer gets absolutely bent over and told to say thank you.
But wait! There's more!
If you think you at least own your digital library, let me remind you of how Sony is going to delete hundreds of purchased movies in September of 2026 because their licensing agreement with Studio Canal is expiring. Think about how insane that is. Imagine you buy a physical Blu-ray of a movie. Imagine the CEO of Studio Canal literally kicking your front door open, walking into your living room, ripping the Blu-ray off your shelf and saying, "Sorry bro, the license expired," before skipping out the door. That is exactly what they're doing, but digitally. You paid real money for something and they're wiping it from your hard drive like it never existed. The sad reality is we are slowly transitioning into an era where we don't own anything anymore. You will own nothing and you will be happy. So next time Sony drops a trailer boasting about their sleek, futuristic, disc-less future, remember, they aren't building a future for you. They're building a walled garden and you're paying for the bricks. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy talking to a phone mic. Let me know in the comments if you're clinging onto your physical discs for dear life, or if you already accepted our digital overlords. Smash subscribe so I can afford to buy my next digital license. And I'll see you in the next one.